Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to the late edition of the CJ High School Football Report. With you for another Wednesday night as we get set for week 6 of the high school football season. It's going to be on a somber note, though, because of the passing of Mr. Jim Matney. He passed away yesterday. We're going to do a little tribute to him on Sunday night show. So we'll be doing a little tribute. Hopefully we'll put together a little video of some pictures and stuff from Facebook with a little music like we did for a couple others we've done past shows. And also we'll have some good information about him. I will also have his, I know his funeral arrangements has been set. They're set for Sunday night. The visitation is going to be Sunday night from 6 to 9 at the Johnson Central High School. We're going to go over more of this in detail at the end of the show. Let's go over the show tonight. We've got our AP poll for week 6, our second weeks of RPIs. We got top 25. We've got a scoreboard. We got our picks. We got regional rankings. Well, we're going to give you the teams for the YMT. You also got a scrimmage I need to mention everybody about. And also, we'll talk a little more about Coach Jim Matney at the end of the show. Let's start with our AP poll this week. And not a lot of movement, especially in class. Several classes, this team's moving a spot or two. Not many new teams, but here we got. At number 10, it's the Paintsville Tigers this week. Bishop Brossers at number 9. 8 is Russellville. 7 is Newport Central Catholic. 6 is Bethlehem. 5 is Williamsburg. 4 is Sayre. 3 is Raceland. 2, Kentucky Country Day. And number 1 is still Pikeville. Now, even though Pikeville lost to LCA, you would have figured they would have switched spots with somebody, but they didn't. So we'll see how interesting they go. They got Madison Central this week. Teams that got votes this week were Louisville Holy Cross, Betsy Lane, and Emesis. In 2A, number 10 is the Butler County Bears. Number 9, Caldwell County. 8, Metcalfe County. 7, Murray. 6, Greene County. 5, Danville. Middlesboro comes in number 4. Mayfield, number 3. 2, the Beechwood Tigers. And the number 1 team is Lexington Christian Academy. Impressive win last week over Pikeville, so especially second half. Teams that got votes this week were West Carter, Owensboro Catholic, Hancock County, McLean County, and Prestonsburg. Big game between Prestonsburg and Shelby Valley coming tomorrow night. Barge 3A this week. Number 10 is the Russell Red Devils. 9, Ashland. 7, Taylor County. Mercer County is at 7. 6 is the Bell County Bobcats. 5 is the Union County Braves. 4, Glasgow. Lawrence County, number 3. Christian Academy in Louisville, number 2. And number 1, the Bardstown Tigers. Teams that got votes this week were East Carter, Rockcastle County, and Adair County. 4A. Number 10 is Holmes. Number 9 is John Hardin. Franklin County comes in at 8. Letcher Central 7, Logan County 6, Central number 5, Johnson Central number 4, number 3, Lexington Catholic, number 2, Boyle County, and number 1 is the Red Hounds of Corbin. Teams that got votes this week were Boyd County, Knox Central, Scott, Warren East, Hopkins County Central, Wayne County, and Spencer County. 5A. Number 10, coming to Catholic. 9, Great Crossing. 8, Highlands. 7, Southwestern. 6, North Laurel. 5, Graves County. 4, Wolford County. 3, Owensboro. 2, South Warren. And number 1 is Frederick Douglass. Teams that got votes this week were Bowling Green, Greenwood, Scott County, Cooper, and Collins. And in 6A, it was number 10, Henderson County. 9, Trinity. 8, Madison Central. 7, Davies County. 6, Ballard. 5, Ryle. 4, Bryan Station. 3, DuPont Manual. 2, St. X. And number 1, the Male Bulldogs. Teams that got votes were Oldham County, Central Hardin, Apollo, and Dixie Heights. So Not a lot of movement there. Teams just going up, go down. So interesting indeed. Our RPIs this week, we did have some shake up here. We had some teams move up that were in the bottom and some teams that stayed right where they're at. In Class A football, top 10. Number 1 was Russellville. Number 2 was Pikeville. 3, Kentucky Country Day. 4, Sayre. 5, Raceland. 6, Betsy Lane. 7, Bishop Brossler. 8, Emesis. 9, Bethlehem. And number 10, Holy Cross out of Louisville. Now, our mountain teams, how they're ranked in the RPI in Class A football. Number 12 is Paintsville. Williamsburg 14. 15 Hazard. 16 Pineville. 21 Harlan. 25 is Phelps. And number 30 is Lincoln. 2A. You got Lexington Christian, number 1. Mayfield, number 2. Beechwood, number 3. Butler County, number 4. Greene County, number 5. Middlesboro, number 6. Murray, number 7. 8. McLean County. Danville, number 9. Big win over Hazard. And number 10, West Carter. Our mountain team. Morgan County, number 14. Prestonsburg, 15. Martin County, 17. Shelby Valley, 20. Eastridge, 24. Somerset, number 26. Knox County Central, 27. Breathitt County, 32. And Leslie County, 36. Now, Leslie County ain't dead last because there's 4 teams under them in the state that have a lower RPI than Leslie County. 3A, we got Christian Academy out of Louisville, 1. Glasgow, 2. Bardstown, 3. Taylor County, 4. Union County, 5. East Carter, 6. Mercer County, 7. Lawrence County, 8. Bell County, 9. And Adair County, 10. Our mountain teams, Rochester County, 12. Estill County, 15. Belfry, 18. Montgomery County, 19. 30th, McCreary Central. Jackson County, 34. Pike Central, 35. 37 was Powell County, and Floyd Central was number 38. 4A, it's Lexington Catholic, 1. Boyle County, 2. Corbin, 3. Letcher Central, 4. Logan County, 5. Central, 6. Johnson Central, 7. 8. Holmes. Franklin County, 9. And Spencer County, 10. Our remaining teams in 4A, the mountains, Knox Central, 11th. Wayne County, 20th. Perry Central, 21. Clay County, 27. Harlan County, 31. Clay County's win the other night over Harlan County's actually will boost their RPI big time come this week. But Clay County's doing something that they've not many teams have ever done. Play 2 games in 1 week. We'll get to that when we get to our picks. In 5A, it's Frederick Douglass, number 1. Wolford County, 2. Graves County, 3. Owensboro, 4. South Warren, 5. Greenwood, 6. Great Crossing, 7. North Laurel, 8. Covington Catholic, 9. And Southwestern, 10. Pulaski County, 13. Whitley County, 26. And South Laurel, 37. And 6A, top 10 is Male, 1. St. X, 2. Rowell, 3. Brown Station, 4. Oldham County, 5. Henderson County, 6. DuPont Manual, 7. Central Hardin, 8. Madison Central, 9. And Ballard, number 10. So, when you look at these, your AP poll and your RPI don't even come close to matching each other. And some teams wish the RPI that would help them more than the AP would help them more than the RPI. Excuse me there, please. Okay. Let's get to the top 25 this week. We've got 1 new team in this week. We did have some shuffling. We had a couple teams that didn't play, but here they are. At number 25 is Russellville. 24, Bowling Green. 23, Scott County. 22, Kentucky Country Day. Ballard at number 21, Pikeville, 20. Sayre, number 19. Woodford County, 18. Covington Catholic, 17. 16, DuPont Manual, 15. Lexington Catholic. Ashland, number 14. Great Crossing, 13. Christian Academy at Louisville for 12. Owensboro, 11. Johnson Central, 9. Or just 10, excuse me. 9 is South Warren. Boyle County, 8. South St. X is 7. Corbin, 6. Mayfield, 5. Lexington Christian, 4. Beechwood, 3. Frederick Douglass, 2. The number 1, the Male Bulldogs. So another good top 25 there. So interesting. All right, let's get to the scoreboard from last week. Had some interesting, some interesting games and some that just wasn't worth the being there. Let's start from the bottom up. Start with the. We only had 4 cancellations last week, and I thought that was very impressive. Only 4 COVID cancellations. So that means maybe we're on the verge of having lease every week. We only got 2 so far this week. Pike Central and Phelps, they're canceled because of COVID, and I think it's Union County. I can't remember Webster County, I believe, it's canceled because of COVID. Scoreboard from last week. Here it is. It was West Jessamine 26, East Jessamine 7, St. X 35, Trinity 28. It was South Warren 20, Central 6, Simon Kidden 56, Carmel, Indiana 20, Paul Lunch Dunbar 42, Russell 10, Tate Creek losing to Lexington Catholic 38-13. It was Henderson County 20, Paducah Tillman nothing. George Rogers Clark 27, Campbell County 14, Frederick Douglass 35, Scott County nothing. Father Ryan 38, Bowling Green 14, Ballard losing bad to Manual 47-14, Dixie Heights 28, Highlands 21. In 3 overtimes, it was Covington Catholic over Cooper 31-24. It was Collins over Madison Southern 27-19. It was Christian County Louisville 42, Mercer County nothing. Brown Station 43, Lafayette nothing. Boyle County 49, North Hardin 6, and Ashland 53, and Bourbon County 14. Mountain games from last week. Here they are. It was Garrett County 22, Paintsville 14. It was Clay County 40, Harlan County 20. It was West Carter 26, Shelby Valley 20. It was Warren East 24, Wayne County 7. Sayre 42, Harlan nothing. It was Rockcastle County 24, Estill County 14. Prestonsburg 48, East Ridge 22. It was Pike Central 54, Floyd Central 28. It was Lewis County 40, Powell County 18. Cumberland Gap, Tennessee 38, Lincoln Camp 6. Betsy Lane 32, Phelps 12. Berea 34, Jackson County nothing. It was Bell County 44, McCreary Central 18, Belfry 43, McGoffin County nothing, and Morgan County 6, Knox County Central 0 in the Surrigan Bowl. Teams that are ranked in the mountains was Williamsburg 21, Somerset 14. This is a shocker, folks. This game I thought would be a little bit further out in points, but Somerset went in there and gave a good effort. So kudos to the Briar Jumpers for giving the effort. Was Pulaski County 35, Whitley County 20. Middlesboro 52, Breathitt County 30. Southwestern 35, Lincoln County 14. North Laurel 61, South Laurel 8. That was on Thursday night in the first Priority Bowl. And Lexington Christian 31, Pikeville 14. Our coverage teams on the radio, it was Danville 23, Hazard 7. Letcher Central 42, Prairie Central 6, and Martin County 40, and Leslie County 7. All right. Let's get the picks for week number 6. We got some pretty decent games. Not bad. Not bad. We could have some games I think would be a little bit better, but we can take this and run with it. It's pretty good slate of games. Our opener is Trinity taking on St. X out of Cincinnati, the Bombers. 0-6 Trinity. Now, not too often do you hear that. But they have played, every team they played has had a winning record or close to being undefeated. Trinity's on the road again. They got to go to Cincinnati. This is going to be a close game for a while. I think the Bombers, though, they pull it out in the end. St. X to Cincinnati 23, Trinity 16. Great Crossing at Scott County. The Battle of Scott County. How good is Great Crossing? We're going to find out. Because Scott County knows with a win here, they can make some noise later. Great Crossing wants to continue the great season they've had, undefeated at 6-0. This is a big game on the road. They got to show they can beat Scott County. I think they're going to pull the upset in overtime. Great Crossing 24, Scott County 16. Lincoln County out of West Virginia going to battle Raceland. Now, this is going to be a pretty decent game right here. This is going to be a high-scoring game, I think, for a while. Then it calms down. Raceland at home. I think they play well. They get the district play next week when they play Betsy Lane. But it'll be a big win. Raceland 28. Lincoln County of West Virginia 14. Bowling Green at South Ward. Now, this is usually a pretty good district game. And usually when these two get together, it's low scoring. And I think this game will be low scoring. I don't think it'll be very high, but the second half, I think special teams takes over. I'm taking the home team, South Warren 32, Bowling Green 20. Mayfield against Caldwell County. Now, this game's hard to judge sometimes because I don't know which Caldwell County teams will show up. But this is going to be a big game for the home team. I think they keep this game close for a while, but I think too much special teams in the end. Mayfield 28, Caldwell County 16. Beechwood at Dixie Heights. Now, this is going to be a shootout because Dixie Heights is for real, folks. Now, Beechwood's for real, too. The Tigers just need a little momentum. Now, they've been scoring pretty good at will. I think they do. High-scoring game. Beechwood 45, Dixie Heights 34. Carter, the Cougars, they're going to take on the Highlands. Highlands has lost 3 consecutive games for less than 10 points. They've got to win one of these close games eventually. This is going to be a big game for both teams. They're at home. Carter's been pretty good all year. They've stole a couple on the road. They steal this one too. Carter 21, Highlands 12. Davies County at McCracken County. Any other year, I would have taken McCracken County, but Davies County is for real. This is a big game of the district for them both. I'll take Davies County. The Panthers 43. McCracken County 23. Got Ashland against Elizabethtown. A long trip for Ashland all the way to E-Town. It's going to be a big game. E-Town's got to play defense. And Ashland's going to have to go win a road game because they're good at home, but not so good on the road. I'll take the home team in this one. I'm sorry. I'll take Ashland with an upset. Ashland 21, E-Town 20. West Jessamine at Woodford County. I like this Woodford County team. They've been solid all year long, playing real hard, doing a lot of good things. This is going to be a big game for Woodford County at home because they got back-to-back road games coming up after this in the district. I think they're going to run away with this one. Woodford County 34, West Jessamine 6. Henry Clay at Bryan Station. It's going to be a rough game for the Blue Devils. They don't score a whole lot of points, but Bryan Station been averaging about 28 to 30 points in the first half. I think they get most of their 45, and they run away with it. Bryan Station 45, Henry Clay 12. Madison Southern at East Jessamine. This could be a slobber knocker, especially on the defensive side of the football. Not a lot of offense here. This is a low-scoring game, but I think Southern pulls it out in the end. Madison Southern 21, East Jessamine 12. And Lafayette at George Rogers Clark. George Rogers Clark has been playing pretty decent football lately. They're at home, and that's where they're going to really get off there. Can they get their second win for Joe Jericho, the former Paintsville coach? This is going to be a big game for the Cardinal. I think the Cardinal do it. George Rogers Clark 28, Lafayette 12. All right, our mountain teams. Here they go. Here we go. Ocala, Elizabethtown, Tennessee versus Harlan. Now, Harlan needs to bring a good effort before district play. They got, I think they got Lee Camp next week, and the week after they got Weedsburg. Now, right now, you've got a pesky Weedsburg team not playing as well. This is a big game for Harlan at home. They got to show dominance. I think they still won here. I think they upset Ocala. It's Harlan 23, Ocala 16. Jellicoe, Tennessee at Lee Camp. Jellicoe's been, I've picked against them 3 times this year, and they blowed out their opponents all 3 games. So now I've learned my lesson. Go ahead and take them. I'll take the road team in this one. Jellicoe 43, Lee Camp 6. Collins, the Titans, will battle Whitley County. Non-district clash for the Colonels before they get back in the district play next week. This could be a big game for both teams. Home win. You can't let home games get away from you. But Collins is pretty solid. I'll take the Titans. Collins 43, Whitley County 21. Bath County at West Carter. West Carter last week escaped by the skin of their teeth. But now they get home, get back second home game in the district. They got Bath County coming in. I think they walk in a nice one. West Carter 43, Bath County 14. Casey County at Wayne County. Big non-district clash before district play starts. Next week, I think Wayne County has Corbin coming to town. No, has Lincoln County coming to town. I'm sorry. Need a non-district win after you didn't win last week at home. You were shut out at home. I think they get the revenge. Wayne County 30, Casey County 14. McCreary Central at Garrett County. Garrett County stubbed me last week by beating Paintsville on Saturday afternoon. It's a big game for Garrett County. They're at home. You would think the momentum's with them, but McCreary Central's been trying to find ways to win games that they shouldn't win. I think they win this one. McCreary Central 32, Garrett County 30. Jenkins at Fort Knox. Long trip for the Cavaliers, all the way up to Fort Knox. This is a winnable game though for the Cavaliers. They gotta get the offense going if they want to get a win here. But too much Fort Knox. Fort Knox 32, Jenkins 12. Pineville at Jackson County. Pineville's last non-district game before district play. They've got, I think, next week they play. I think it's Harlan, and then they got the big one with Williamsburg. Big game at home on the road. Got to get a road win, and they get it big. Pineville 45, Jackson County 6. Belfry at Floyd Central. Belfry just needed some district play and a way to win some games, and they got a big win last week over Montgomery County. I think they get another big win. They moved to 2-6 on the year. Belfry 54, Floyd Central 6. Morgan County at Breathitt County. This is going to be a close game, folks. You cannot sleep on the Cougars in Morgan County. This is a good football team. They are playing at a high level. They're doing some really good things down there. Morgan County's got to take care of the football if they want to win. I think Jalen Turner and them gets just enough offense to win the game. Breathitt County 21, Morgan County 12. East Carter at Estill County. It's going to be a nice football game. East Carter's been up and down. But Estill County got their first loss last week. How do they bounce back before district play starts next week? I think the Engineers toot that horn. Estill County 32 and East Carter 24. Martin County against East Ridge. Martin County looked solid last week, folks. I was there. They give Leslie County a pretty good spanking, but Leslie County had a couple players out. But Martin County did look very good. Road game for the Cardinal. They need to win this. It's a district game, and it's probably a playoff game. Martin County steals it. Martin County 43, East Ridge 24. Knox Central at home on homecoming, the Battle Bourbon County. Here comes the Colonels into town after a tough loss last week. Knox Central, we talked with Coach McDaniels Sunday night. He's excited about the second half of the season. This is going to be a big game. I think the Panthers bounce back after the tough loss to Paintsville 2 weeks ago. I'll take the Panthers. Knox Central 28, Bourbon County 12. Prestonsburg at Shelby Valley. This is tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, Shelby Valley and Prestonsburg, district game. Huge game because if Prestonsburg wins, then they're going to be second in the district. They got West Carter in 2 weeks. They would have the upper hand of getting the home game in the open around the playoffs. That is huge. But I think Shelby Valley finds a way to win this game and win it pretty big. Shelby Valley 34, Prestonsburg 20. And Bell County at Rockcastle County. Last year, these two teams played 2 slobber knockers. And this is going to be just like it. Low scoring, not a lot of points. I usually don't go against the Rock on the road. And I had picked the Rock coming in, but I changed my mind. I think Dudley and them finds a way to win on the road. They beat the Rock. Bell County 21, Rockcastle 13. Our ranked games this week. We've got Simon Kenton at Corbin. First game for Corbin in a couple weeks. They had a COVID, and then they were off the last week open. This is a big game. Simon Kenton scored 52 points last week. But you're playing Corbin, who's dominant. I think Corbin starts off a little slow. They pick the pace up and run away with it second half. Corbin 42, Simon Kenton 20. Pikeville at Madison Central. I came I had to think about this game for a moment because I really thought Madison Central's pretty good. They are. Pikeville ain't lost back-to-back games in a long, long time. They're not going to lose back-to-back games. They're going to win on the road. They go to Madison Central, and they still won off Mike Holcomb. Pikeville 28, Madison Central 14. The game of the week. This is my game of the week. I love this game. North Laurel at Southwestern. This is going to be a slobber knocker of a game defensively. And I told Coach Larkey the other night, this is going to be a huge game for both teams. But they got to get through all of the hoopla. They can't get behind. They can't turn the football over. I had a hard time picking this game. I think it's going to be low scoring. I think it goes to overtime. I'm taking the Jags on the road. North Laurel 24, Southwestern 17 in overtime. Letcher Central at Hardin County. Only a very few teams have played 2 games in a week. Clay County and Hardin County are going to do that this week because they played each other on Monday night, and then because Hardin County is going to play Letcher Central, and then we're going to get to our next game, which is Clay County and Johnson Central. Big game for the Black Bears. They return home after getting shellacked at Clay County on their new field. They broke it in nicely. But Letcher Central's been dominant all year, and I believe in the Cougars now. Letcher Central 54, Hardin County 23. Clay County at Johnson Central. There's going to be a lot of emotion in this game. The community, the fans, the people, I get chill bumps right now just talking about this game. These kids are going to play for Coach Matney for the rest of the year. And when they go out there, they're going to remember him. They're going to play for him, and they're going to play till they can never play again. This is going to be a big one. I think Johnson Central gets the big win. Johnson Central 34, Clay County 14. Boyd County at Lawrence County. Lawrence County had a COVID last week, couldn't play. So this could be a disadvantage. I think it's a slow starting game. But I think Lawrence County opens it up the second half. Lawrence County 24, Boyd County 12. I'm sorry. Sayre at Williamsburg. This is going to be another big game of the week. For Williamsburg, this is probably a backbreaker game for them because they lose it, and they're going to plummet probably the RPI. If they can win it, then that's going to really boost their RPI up, and that would help them tremendously later down the road. Sayre, I think it's your first real true game, and the first of 4 coming up against Sayre, Williamsburg, Pikeville, Hazard, and one other game in there. I love Sayre. I think they're going to throw for long. I think it's going to be a very high-scoring game. I think this is an overtime game. I got to go with Williamsburg, though. Williamsburg 28, Sayre 21 in overtime. And our coverage teams we do on the radio, Somerset at Hazard. The Bulldogs, Coach Howard, had to go back to the drawing board a little bit. Some things last week didn't go so well, so now they're going to have to go back to playing old school football. Going to have to get the running game going and get a lot of people involved. They're going to have to get the passing game going because if they can get it going, they can really open up a lot. This is a big game for both teams. This is a big game for both schools. But I think Hazard runs away with it late. Hazard 48, Somerset 21. Perry Central at Paintsville. Now, there's going to be a lot of emotion in this game, too, because Paintsville's going to be thinking about Coach Matney and, being in the Johnson County area. They was hit hard with that, just like everybody. Paintsville needed the momentum. They lost a tough one last week to Garrett County. This is going to be a close game for a while. I think Paintsville wins it in the end. Paintsville 23, Perry Central 16. Leslie County at home against Middlesboro. The Mary Breckenridge festival going on in Hyden this week. Leslie County's been having a hard time scoring points. And I think it's going to be a hard time scoring points in this game. Middlesboro's loaded. They can score beyond the Boca, the running back for Middlesboro. I can't say his name. He is unbelievable. Middlesboro 45, Leslie County 12. So there's our picks for this week. Some dandy picks. I think it's going to be a big week of football. Our regional rankings this week. Here they are. Number 8 Class A football. It's Lincoln 9, Harding 8, Phelps 7, Hazard 6, Paintsville 5, Pineville 4, Pikeville 3, Williamsburg 2, and Betsy Lane number 1. Taking that spot away this week. Middle 2A, Knox County Central 10, Eastridge 9, Breathitt County 8, Leslie County 7, Shelby Valley 6, Somerset 5, Morgan County 4, Martin County 3, Prestonsburg 2, and number 1 is Middlesboro. 3A, it's Powell County 10, Floyd Central 9, McCreary Central 8, Montgomery County 7, Estill County 6, Pike Central 5, Belfry 4, Rockcastle County 3, Bell County 2, Lawrence County number 1. 4A, you got Harlan County 8, Perry Central 7, Knox Central 6, Wayne County 5, Clay County 4, Letcher Central 3, Johnson Central 2, and number 1, the Red Hounds of Corbin. 5A, you got South Laurel 5, Whitley County 4, Pulaski County 3, Southwestern 2, North Laurel number 1. Teams that are in the district are not mountain teams, but playing with mountain teams. LCA 6-0, Sayre 5-0, Raceland 4-1, Danville 4-2, West Carter 3-2, Mason County 3-2, Fleming County 2-4, Lewis County 1-5, Bath County 3-3, Lincoln County 1-5, Jackson County 1-4, and Pendleton, Fairview, and Jenkins all 0-6. Mountain top 10 this week. My top 10, I'll go first this week. At number 10, I got the Rockets of Rockcastle County in for the first time. They're number 10. Bale at number 9. Williamsburg 8. Letcher Central 7. Pikeville 6. Johnson Central 5. Southwestern 4. Middlesboro 3. North Laurel 2. And Corbin at number 1. WYMTV had Lawrence County at number 10. Williamsburg 9. Pulaski County 8. Middlesboro 7. Johnson Central 6. Letcher Central 5, Southwestern 4, North Laurel 3, 2, Pikeville, and Corbin number 1. The game of the week, I forgot to mention to everybody, is Hazard and Somerset. So W1TV will be there unless you hear something different. They're supposed to be there at that game. Want to give you the teams for the W1TV Mountain Basketball Classic 35th Annual coming up in December, first week in December. The girls' teams are Belfry, the Lady Pirates, Bell County Lady Cats, Knox County Central Lady Patriots, the Leslie County Lady Eagles, the North Laurel Lady Jaguars, and the Shelby Valley Lady Cats. The boys' teams, you got Breathitt County Bobcats, Harlan Green Dragons, Johnson Central Golden Eagles, Knox County Central Patriots, the Knox Central Panthers, Paintsville Tigers, the Perry Central Commodores, and the Shelby Valley Wildcats. So, that is a little basketball there. Let me also give you a little other basketball too. A scrimmage that Coach Betsy Lane's coach sent me. I appreciate you sending me this stuff. We'll talk more about this too on the show. He's telling me about a panorama on the 20th at Johnson Central. He'll send me some more information on this later. But they're having a panorama at Betsy Lane on the 24th. The panorama on the 20th is at Johnson Central. 24th is at Betsy Lane. Now, the games that day are game 1 will be Shelby Valley and Letcher Central. These are all boys. Johnson Central versus Cordia in game 2. Game 3, Eastridge versus Breathitt. 4, Pikeville versus Knox Central. Belfry will play Ashland, and Betsy Lane will play Perry Central. And then the Betsy Lane girls are going to play one game to be announced in the 7th and final game of the night. Of course, I think Betsy Lane has a new head coach, girls, so we'll go with that as well. All right. Want to talk a little bit about Coach Matney, and then we'll go ahead and we'll get out of here. Of course, yesterday, everybody, you all heard about, you've seen it all over media, the passing of Mr. Jim Matney. But Coach Jim Matney wasn't just a great coach or legendary coach. He was a friend of all. Friend of everybody. This was a hard hit for this community in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. I'm going to talk more about this on Friday night. Coach Matney is a very special person to everybody, and I do not want him to be forgotten. So Sunday night we're going to talk about that more. I'm going to have a little write-up about him, where he went to Sheldon Clark and some more. Hopefully I'll have a video clip for everybody to watch. Just some pictures and stuff that I put together like I did for Lou when he passed away. But yesterday was a sad day in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. Coach Matney, you rest in peace. We will never forget you. Never. Please do not forget the people of Johnson County. They need your support as much more than anything now. Prayers for family of the Matneys and everybody. It's going to be a long road to go. So tune in Sunday night. Now, Sunday night, I want you guys to leave comments. I want you guys to call in with comments. If you knew Coach Matney and you want to talk about him, we'll do that. We'll do it because it's going to be a show to remember him. Also, my co-host is going to be Scott Cornett. Jerry Harris is going to be on the show, Winsburg head coach, and John Hinton from the Hardin Daily Enterprise in Hardin. So we'll have all that for you on Sunday night. I'll be back with you on Wednesday night with Week 7 of picks, RPIs, and much more as we get ready for Week 7. Got some pretty good games next week, too. I've already seen the schedule for next week. That will be October the 3rd. No, it'll be October the 3rd. It'll be 1st, 3rd, 4th, 5th. It'll be October 6th. Next October 6th. Week 7 of the high school football report, rankings, RPIs, picks, and much, much more. We'll have that for you next Wednesday night. Like I said, I'll be with you Sunday night, October 3rd, 8 to 10, with the CJ Howard Show, episode number 9. Of course, we're going to have the Coach Matney tribute. We're going to have Scott Cornett as my co-host, Coach Herron from Williamsburg, and much, much more on the show. The funeral the arrangements for Coach Matney are out too. They're having visitation at Johnson Central High School Gymnasium from 6 to 9 on Sunday. And then the funeral will be at 1 o'clock on Monday at the football field, weather permitting. There will be a 2-hour visitation before the funeral. So we'll have more about that too. While the visitation will be winding up by the time the show comes on. So we'll talk about that. Hopefully we'll have some people call in and give us some stories about Coach Matney and how they remember him. We'll do that as well. If you've not been my sports page, go over there and like the click button. I'd like for you to do that. If you've not been to my YouTube channel, I need you to go over and check it out. Go over and subscribe to my channel. And if you do, I get 1,000 subscribers, I can do a lot more live stuff over there. And also, if things would go well, I might be able to make some money over there with some merchandise. So help me out there. Also, any boys or girls basketball coaches, if you got any scrimmages or panoramas that you know about, give me a holler, and I'll go ahead and we'll talk about them on the show, just like I did one just a few minutes ago. We'll talk about it on the report and on the CJ Harris Show. Well, again, I want to thank everybody for watching tonight. I want to thank everybody who left comments. And again, I want to give my condolences to Coach Matney. Again, we will do a segment on him on Sunday night on the show. So tune in. It's going to be a show that hopefully we have more people who maybe comment or call in or leave a good moment about Coach Matney. This wasn't a great coach or a legendary coach. He was a great friend. He'll be missed. And, I missed him. I miss him. He's just a super person. You'll never be forgotten, Coach. And we'll talk more about you on the show on Sunday night. All right. I won't thank everybody that watched. And I will see you Sunday night, 8 o'clock, with the CJ Howard Show, episode number 9. God bless. Rest in peace, Mr. Jim Matney.